Good morning and welcome to Johnson's Garden Time. Jeremy, I can remember when I was at K-State and in entomology class, I remember mid to late May is when we first started seeing those tiny little bagworms starting to emerge. And so I always had that time of the year as pegged in my mind as to look for bagworms.
You know, we don't actually see a lot of them in the landscape now, but if we remember back the past couple gardening seasons, we've had some pretty significant bagworm years the past couple years, and with that we've got a lot of bags still hanging on the trees which have a lot of eggs in them, which means, you know, this year could be a bad bagworm year. So we want to maybe kind of look at that and what we can do to stop that cycle.
You know, I think as a lot of controls in horticulture, if we can start early when that pest is young, small, actively growing, our success is a lot better in trying to control them. So
bagworms we're talking about are a insect that creates these bags generally on evergreens. We've got a juniper here, we've got blue spruce are two of their favorite species, but they create these bags, eat on the plant, and then they lay their eggs in that bag, and those are what's going to be hatching about right now. Those little tiny bags are going to make little worms with a teeny tiny egg or bag attached to it, and they're going to be on the inside of those plants just munching away.
And you know, they are very, very small, but you know, once you kind of get a trained eye, you see those, they're really pretty obvious because the plant will, the foliage almost kind of move as those bags or worms are feeding on the plant.
You know, they're actually really easy to control because they're out of their bag right now. The bag's kind of hanging on the end of the worm and they're just crawling around munching on that plant. So now's a very easy time to control them when they're small with some of our wormicides.
You know, there's some products that we have, and they are very specific, very safe, and very, very, very effective. And one we have is the spinosad. It's a compound that only gets these types of worms and doesn't get other beneficial insects.
You know, it's a very effective control. We've got it in a ready to spray. So if you've got a large evergreen tree, this is a very easy way to treat those larger areas. And like I say, they're easy to control right now if we get them while they're small.
And just if you have one or two plants, the caterpillar killer is also very, very effective. Also a natural compound, just spray it on there and you'll get very good control.
We've got the tree and shrub food here, which I think is a good maybe reminder that if you do get something or had a bad case last year, applying a little fertilizer right now may help to get those to recover.
All right, come see us. We have a lot of safe and effective controls for all your needs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.